Elon Musk. The CEO of Tesla recently declared his intention to sell more Tesla stock. Whether for good reason or not, the controversial CEO is nearly always in the news. Be sure to tune in to hear Elon's thoughts this time around. Tesla has been in the headlines a lot, whether it is because of its remarkable advancements or because of its controversial CEO. Elon Musk is a well-known and formidable leader despite his imperfections and a prosperous business. Here you can learn whether Elon Musk intends to sell more Tesla stock in today's video. Elon Musk, also known as Elon Reeve Musk, is an American industrial engineer and entrepreneur of South African descent who co-founded SpaceX, an aerospace transportation services company, and co-founded PayPal. Of addition, he was among the first investors of Tesla, an electric vehicle manufacturer, and he currently serves as its CEO. Richer than Bill Gates and Jeff Bezos, Elon Musk is undoubtedly the most well-known billionaire and entrepreneur on the planet. Musk has gained international recognition because to his space exploration companies, SpaceX and electric vehicle manufacturer Tesla, in the later half of 2021, Musk declared that he was nearly finished selling the company's shares, which he had sold for over $15 during the previous 10 years since early November of that year. The billionaire, however, gave contradictory answers when asked if he was finished selling 10 of his Tesla stake. In an interview with the conservative parody website Babylon Bee, he remarked, "I tried to be extremely literal here, and I sold enough stock to get around 10 plus the option exercise stuff." But shortly after, he tweeted, "This assumes completion of the $10 billion sale," referring to his prearranged sale plan for his options, raising the possibility that he wasn't finished with the sale yet. In another tweet, he stated there are still a few tranches left, but almost done. Musk sold a further 934,091 shares in December 2021, bringing the total number of shares he has offloaded to 14.77 million. This represents almost 90 of the approximately 17 million shares that were anticipated for sale. He responded he needed to exercise stock options that expire next year no matter what when asked if the Twitter poll had caused him to sell on Tuesday. He sold additional incremental stock to get near 10 of the 14.77 million shares sold. 934 million were sold to pay taxes related to the exercise of his option. He continued citing Tesla's security filings as supporting evidence. According to documents filed with the Securities and Exchange Commission, Musk made headlines in April of last year when he sold almost $8.04 billion of Tesla shares in the days that followed his attempt to take Twitter private. The billionaire CEO reportedly sold Tesla shares for almost $8.04 billion in order to fund his acquisition of Twitter. And after selling roughly 4.4 million shares of his electric car firm in transactions, the CEO of SpaceX and Tesla sold an additional 5.2 million shares, according to newly disclosed papers. No further Tesla sales planned after today. Musk tweeted in response to an account that constantly pushes both Musk and Tesla stock goods. Musk is putting in a proposal of $52.40 per share, or roughly $44 billion to purchase Twitter and take the social media giant private. Musk obtained $25.05 billion fully committed debt, including $12.05 billion in loans secured by his Tesla equity in order to do this. If Musk is unable to obtain sufficient funds to finalize his purchase of the social media company, he will be required to pay Twitter a $1 billion termination fee. Only a few days after Elon Musk decided to purchase Twitter, the most recent deal was completed with an estimated value of $8.05 billion. There are rumors that the transaction will aid in funding his intended $44 acquisition of the social media network. According to documents filed with the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission, Musk sold 9.6 million Tesla shares in April. Over 15 of the corporation is still owned by the multi-billionaire. What do you think about Musk selling his Tesla stock? Please share your thoughts with us by using the comment area below. Musk sold enough Tesla stock that the company's stock price plummeted. 17 average daily trading value of Tesla shares was represented by the 3.7 million shares that were sold in late April. Tesla stock saw its largest one-day decline since September 2020 on the aforementioned date, when it lost 12.2% of its value during trade. Other investors went on the rampage as a result of the stock fall, with 45 million shares changing hands, nearly twice as much as the previous day. Investors in Tesla may have liquidated their holdings in the same week that Musk did. fearing that the CEO would not be able to devote the same amount of time and focus to the company. The business has aggressive expansion goals and fiercer competition. Some claim that he is no longer interested in the EV startup because of his ownership in Twitter. Investors fear that Musk may ultimately abandon the business entirely. One possible drawback of Musk's Twitter offer, according to several analysts, is that it may divide his focus. Musk is the CEO of SpaceX, the Boring Company, and Neuralink, in addition to Tesla. Musk's division of his time between his various businesses is mentioned by Tesla as a possible risk factor in its most recent quarterly earnings report. We are highly dependent on the services of Elon Musk, techno king of Tesla, and our chief executive officer, stated the business. Although Mr. Musk spends significant time with Tesla and is highly active in our management, he does not devote his full time and attention to Tesla. Tesla stock barely moved following the announcement. Early afternoon trading saw a 3% increase in the price, and his tweet reassured investors that his transactions were over. The Loop Ventures managing partner, Gene Munster, stated that the stock has bounced because it looks like he knows how much he will have to sell now. I actually thought he'd have to sell more shares than this. But Tesla's shares are still down nearly 18 since the day before Musk revealed he became Twitter's largest shareholder. Wedbush Securities tech analyst and I've stated that the uncertainty around the Twitter transaction and Musk's dedication to the firm has remaining on Tesla stock. Besides the distraction issues it brings, the circus-like situation back into a Tesla story that has nothing to do with Tesla, I've added. And the uncertainty about the Twitter deal, shares are trading about 8 below the agreed upon purchase price, only adds to the uncertainty for what Musk will do with his Tesla. Shares added Musk. It's the end, and that makes me believe it likely is. I've stated. But the street will be watching closely to see if it truly is the end. It is anticipated that Musk will finance his acquisition of Twitter through his substantial Tesla ownership, but he is not required to sell all of his shares in order to raise the entire purchase price. Alternatively, he can raise money by using the shares as collateral for loans, but the amount of money he can raise by doing so is limited. According to Tesla's company policies, executives and directors of through 25 of the stock value that is being pledged as collateral can be raised by the corporation. Although 88.3 million of Musk's Tesla shares were pledged as collateral as of June 30, 2021, according to corporate documents. Those shares were pledged years ago when the value of Tesla shares was much lower. More money could probably be borrowed by even against some of those shares. Musk may borrow up to $17 billion using the estimated 67 million unpledged shares he possesses following this week's sale, even if he chooses not to use those shares as collateral. Munster noted that despite the recent drop in Tesla's share price, Musk probably doesn't want to go all the way to that maximum because he might eventually have to sell some shares if the company's value continues to collapse. This is a pretty volatile stock. It's up 10 times in value in just the past few years. Those stocks can go back down. He stated, in general, it's difficult to predict with certainty what Elon Musk will do next given his shenanigans. Even so, given how successful he is currently in all of his ventures, Musk continues to be a significant figure. Please visit our channel and view our other videos for more of this material.